I said wagwan. Welcome to another episode of Supastories, guys. Today I'm gonna tell you guys about the story. The time my mom almost beat the black out of me, man. Literally, man. A lot of black people, some of my white folks can relate to this, man. Depending on, which area you grew up. A real story, like I always say, is a real story. I think I was in like year 6 or grade 6, or depending on which country you're in. Yeah, it was another beautiful day. I was at home. My mom was going to work. I used to go to school in the afternoon and come back at night. Not like 9, but come back around like 5. And my mom used to go to work. I think in the morning she used to come back like around the same time that I used to come back from school. She gotta take care of your boy like that, you feel me? Cool. She used to leave everything ready for me, the uniform and everything there. She leaves everything, papa, she goes to work. I wear my uniform, I pass, pick up my friend, pass, pick up your friend. You know those times that you guys walk together to the school? My school was not far like that. My school was like 5 minutes away. Depending how you are walking, you can get there like 4 minutes. I pass, I pick up my friend, we're walking to school, pa. One of my friends like, yo, let's just skip class and go flip. In that age, this guy, in that age, skipping class is not a big deal. It's not like something like, oh my god, these people skip class. It's like, it's that age you start like, let's skip class, man. Let's go skip class. Which is a normal shit. It's not normal to skip class, but it's normal to skip class, if you understand what I mean. And in my hometown, next to my school, near my school, there's this place we call it Circle. Circle, translating to English, is circus, but it was not a circus, if you understand what I mean. It was just this big area. They had a football pitch without the grass. It was just a hard surface that people used to play football there. They had goalposts and everything. Like normally when there's a football match in the town, that's where the people go there and watch it because it's gonna be fire. And there's this like stage or something. There's this stage a little bit higher, and then under the stage is like sand, like a lot of sand. You feel me? That when you fall from there, you are not gonna get hurt. And me and my friends, we used to go on this stage and down there and do backflips, do flips, and fall on the sand, which was really high, man. I don't know what we were thinking as kids. And before your niggas put in the comments, you used to flip? My nigga, it was before I was fat. In that time, I was a kid and I was like slimmer, man. I wasn't fat all my life, I started becoming fat when I was like 11 years old and shit. But in that time, I used to be very agile. Is that the word I'm looking for? That was not the first time we were gonna skip class. Normally when we skip class, we used to go there to the circus, do backflips, do flips, come back home the normal time of school time. So we're not gonna get caught. We're never caught. So our friends suggesting that, it was not a shock to us. I was like, my mom went to work. Okay, so, yeah. All of my friends, we agreed to skip class, to skip school that day. So boom. We knew all the schedule of the school, so we know what time to come back. You understand? It's not our first time. We're not virgins. Me and my friends, we skip school, we go to the circus, we did our backflip, we flipped, pa. And at that time, we were really smart. We used to remove our shirt, principal shirt, like uniform. We used to remove the uniform, the first one. We used to have an undershirt inside. So when we go home, we don't have sand in that. We used to go home like pretty clean, and then the parents would be like, yeah, this my friend was in school. Boom. So we do flips, backflips, jump. That motherfucker was high. I'm dead serious. She was really high, So we do all that shit, and then we're like, you look at the time, like, it's time to go home from school. Started walking home. We went to the way of school. We come like this. Normally, my mom, when she comes back from work, she stays in front of the house. Like she goes in the house, does her things, she changes and everything, and then she comes in front of the house to help my cousin. My cousin had a store, but that it's not like a store building. It has like, in Portuguese we call it bank. She had the banca. She used to sell fruits, sell biscuits, sell all this stuff. My mom used to come and cover for her there, stay there for her, and then she used to go pick up her kid at school because her kid is really like 5 years younger than me. So if I was 10, that guy was like 5 years old, so he cannot walk home by himself, you feel me? So my mom covers her, my cousin, which is her niece. She normally does this thing. That's a daily thing, That's why I know that I have to walk from the way she knows that's the school. My mom is there. Me and my friend were walking. I dropped one of the friends. And then we dropped the other friend. And then I was the last one to drop at the house. I walk in. My mom asked me, how was school? I was like, yes, it was good. Yeah. What did you learn? Learn good, man. Yeah, I'm so excited for the next class. I don't believe that shit. So I go inside. I go shower, man. I'm like, yo, another day. And I fooled my mom. It sounds bad, but that's what I just did. Go inside, shower, change my clothes. I come out. Again, this is a normal routine. I come out and stay there in front of the house with my mom and dad, whatever we speak, blah, blah, blah. The people from my school are still coming home. And then there was this bitch. There was this girl. I don't know if she hated me or what, but this girl was walking home, right? She knew that we used to ditch class and that. She knew in her head. And I feel like she did this on purpose. This bitch is walking home, she's calm. I see her calm, and I'm like, fuck. Normally, my other classmates, they knew that we skip class, but they would never write me out. They would never snitch because, there ain't no rights. But this bitch, I don't know what she was. My other classmates passed my mom, passed me. They said what's up to me. Hey, I was like, hey, nothing strange. You feel me? This bitch is passing. And I felt the energy that this bitch is about to write me out. I felt this energy because she made eye contact with me and she was coming like this. She made eye contact with me. And my mom is on my side. My mom is on my side here. It's like here, I'm here. And there's the door here to go inside. We're there, people are passing. I make eye contact with this bitch. I'm like, fuck. In my head. But we're making eye contact. I'm like, why is she looking at me like this? She passes. Once she's in front of us passing like this, she's like, Armando, why didn't you go to school? Are you sick? I was like, what? I went to school. She's like, hey, I didn't see you in class today. All the teachers was asking for you. Huh? When somebody's looking at you, you always feel somebody looking at you, right? I could feel my mom's eyes. I could feel my mom's eyes here, hitting my here. I could feel her looking at me here. And I was just like this, looking forward. I didn't want to make eye contact with my mom. She just said that girl was like, Amma, why didn't you go to class? And my mom heard that shit. Because my mom, like I said, me and my mom was standing here like this together. My mom heard that shit. Why didn't you go to class? You're not in class today. That girl said that shit. And then she was smiling. And I was like, hey, I was in class. And then that girl was like, hey, you can ask her. She had her friend there. Which I don't blame the friend for confirming. Because if she denied it, my mom would not trust her. If you understand what I mean. Like, in that stage, you just have to give up, man. That girl was like, hey, she was like, no, he didn't come to class. I don't blame her. I blame the bitch that started the conversation. She would have just nodded and walked off. I was like, hey, I was in class. And she was like, hey, ask her. My mom asked the girl, was Amanda in class today? The girl was like, no. My mom, she's like, okay, thank you for telling me. The girls walked. The other girl smiled. The evil bitch smiled. My mom looks at me, she's like, go inside. I was like, fuck, man, go inside. Like, go inside. I was like, fuck, what I'm gonna do? She sent me inside. I go inside. I'm in the yard. In my head, I'm like, if I go inside the house, I'm not gonna have advantage of running. Like when I'm in the yard, I'm gonna have more space to run when she's whooping my ass. You feel me? I knew the whooping was coming. This was inevitable. This shit was coming. I knew this, but I wanted more space for me to run because I've been whooped before. So for me, that was not new. Now it's like, go inside. I go inside, but I don't go inside the house. I go straight, like my mom's house. There's a house like in the middle. There's small space here to go inside the house. This is the back door, and then when you go like this, there's a big yard here. You go like this, and there's another space there, and then inside here there's front door. Either way you look, you can see this is the back door, this is the front door, but both of them you can go out. So my mom's like, go inside because she's waiting for my cousin to come back with her son, and she can take over the store, the bank, and then she can go inside and have a sparring session with me. You feel me? I go inside, I turn in this side for the front door. I just stay there. I sit on the stairs of the door, which I will end up regretting. There's a wall here, and then there's the house here. You go inside the door. The only space is this space here. But in that time, I was just thinking of what excuse I'm gonna tell my mom. And I go there, I sit there on the stairs. I'm starting to think of an excuse, and I don't know what excuse is it. So yeah, I'm thinking there. While I'm thinking, my mom just pops up from this side. Boom! And this door here, there's a step, but the door is closed, so I cannot go inside. The door is closed, not locked, but it's closed. My mom, like the time I'm thinking, I don't know if she knew that this bitch is not gonna go inside the house. It's gonna go somewhere so it can have more space to run. My mom just pops up here from this side. Boom! She's like, what's this situation that they're telling me that you didn't go to class today? She asking me this shit. And I know my mom, most of the time, her hands are like, my mom is pretty fast. I feel like my mom would have been a boxer because her hands were fast. And I didn't tell you guys this shit. My mom is a police officer. Now she's like a commander or something. She went up in her rank. But in that time, she was a police officer. And she trained for years to be a police officer. In that time, it was harder to be a police officer. Trained in that. And my mom was fast. You could say she was an athlete. So boom, 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 boom. My mom is like asking me, what's this situation they're telling me that you didn't go to class? In this voice, and her hands are like this. She's kind of like this. What's this situation that told you didn't go to class? And she's walking. I don't know that she has a stick on her back pocket. I don't know this. This is the new move. She She has a stick in her back pocket and she was walking. I cannot see the stick in her back. Her hands are like this. What's the situation that they're telling me you didn't go to class? I tell her, I'm starting. I went to class. She didn't give me time to think of an excuse. I went to class. They're lying. They just didn't see me and sit in the back. I was like, stand up. I stand up from the stairs. Now I don't even know where to go. I told you, there's a wall here. There's the house here. The door is like here, but the door is closed, and there's just space here like this. Then my mom is standing. My only way out is from there or jumping the walls, which in that time I would not do that shit because I was small. My mom is asking me this question. I'm looking like, what's up? I got the first swoop. From the stick. I'm like, where did this stick come from? That shit was hard and long. Pause. What's up? She hits me one time. Here. I feel that shit. That shit was burning. And she still asks me these questions. If you skip school, what do you think you're gonna be somebody when you grow up? I'm like, no. What's up? Hitting me again. And she goes, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm like, what's up? What's up? What's up? She's whooping me, man, and she asks me questions. I'm like, yo, how are you gonna expect me to answer this question if you're whooping me, man? I'm like, when you grow up, what do you want to be? What's up? I'm getting the what's up all the time. I'm trying to think the questions she's asking me, man. Give me time. This woman's like, hell no. Multitask, nigga. So boom, she's whooping with this stick. And then one of the times, this stick breaks. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, okay, the stick broke. But now she has to go to the normal beating that I am professional at. I already memorized. You feel me? The stick was something new. She put it in her pocket, in her back pocket. You feel me? I already had marks here. Like you could see the marks, bro. She went into town. The stick broke. And I was like, okay, this is my moment to shine. Because this woman has whooped me before. I know her moves. You feel me? She whooped me with the stick. Papa, the stick broke. Throw away the stick. Now she has to use her hands. And I'm like, I'm a kid. I should be faster than her. She does like her first few moves. I let her hit me once with her hand. Water! Slap me here. Water! Slap me here. And I'm like, okay, now it's time for me to, And then now she tries to slap me again. I move. I'm like, woof. She tries to slap me again. I move. She starts looking at me. She's like, yeah, you are a man now, huh? In my head, I'm trying to become cocky. What you thought I was? Come on. But in my face, I'm like, my head, I'm cocky. I'm like, what you think? She did the first time. The second time. You feel me? I was like feeling like, Mayweather in that bitch. My mom stopped for a while. And then now she's like, since you're a man now, fight me now. I'm like, whoa, relax. Now she's like this. I'm like, yo, does this bitch want to kill me or some shit? My mom, she's like this. And now she's in her stance. What kind of stance is this now? So, she tries to hit me. She was not going for my face. She knew. She just has to go for the body. No face, no case. You feel me? She has to go for the body. She wants to hit me. And me as a child, I'm just protecting my head. She hits here. She does it again. I do like this. She hits here. I was just getting lucky on the blocks. You feel me? So my mom was like, okay, this guy is, blocking my punches. And then she was like, okay. She was like she was gonna give me with the hook. She was like, hey, you feel me? I went like this to block it, you feel me? Because she was coming like this. I was going to do like this. I went like this. She saw an opening. She was fooling me. She was like, you feel me? She's like, I was like, yeah, I fell for it. Yep. This woman, she was like, I was like, This woman was like, see, ri. On my rib, here. She punched me here. She was like, rah. I was like, yeah. After that is history, man. She just went into town. Poo. When it was the face, was slaps. Water. She went to town. She whooped me, bro. Oh my God. That shit is, I'm scarred, man. I am scarred. Oh my God. Just because of a small opening, she just was like, And I was like, yo, I got this. See. Yeah. I'm already open everywhere because I got the hit here. Then she went down that again. Now the slap. Water. Again. She went, man. She went to town. She whooped me so much that's the last recollection I have of that day. But I just remember she continued. I cannot speak anymore. I remember the beating. She whooped my ass, bro. She whooped my ass. That was the last time I ever skipped class. That was the last time. The next day, my friend, I went to school. Again, I told you, my mom was not really whooping my face. She just slapped me once or twice, which does not leave a bruise like that if you're black. But my whole body had marks and it was hurting. I'm just walking to school, but I didn't want to tell my friend that I got whooped. I didn't want to be the one that got caught. But my mom was not a snitch. My mom, she knew I skipped class, she whooped me. She didn't even go tell the other parents. She's like, yo, that's not my business. I go to work and take care of my child. She whooped me. After that day, I never skipped class. My friends used to skip class and go flip. Me, I was like, I used to find an excuse. I'm like, nah, man, I have to catch up with this, blah, blah, blah. Stupid excuse. Yeah, but yo, my mom whooped my ass that day. Like, I felt like my mom hated me, man. She wanted to remove the blackness out of me, man. Because, bro, she really did. First, it was the stick, and then she went to the boxing, which I had her in the first round. The first 2 rounds, I had her, man. I was on the defense, you feel me? And then she read the game. She was like, I lost, man. I lost. This is one of the many times that my mom whooped my ass, and I thought about life. I'm like, is this worth it, man? Yeah, man. This is gonna be the end of the story, man. Yeah. Thank you guys, man. I know this doesn't get as many views as other videos that I do, but I really do enjoy telling you guys the stories of my life, man. I really do enjoy it. Drop a like, man. Share with your friends, man. Every Monday, I'm gonna try to do this every Monday until I run out of stories, man. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next time on Super Stories, man. Peace.